Hello everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English. I am Shane.
And I'm Karen. Today we're looking at a lesson called ABC Talk, Live English, Making New Friends.
Ooh, speaking of that, I'm wondering, are you doing anything after we're finished here?
No, I'm not doing anything after the show.
How
Why?
would you like to go get some lunch?
Okay, I'm pretty hungry, so I guess we could have lunch, but
Yeah.
why today? Anything
Well, there's a friend who I have who is very interested in meeting you. He wants to be friends with you.
special? Really?
Yeah, he thinks you're very nice and he wants to become friends.
Is he cute? I mean, I can't really talk to cute guys because if I do, sometimes I just get really nervous and really shy and I wouldn't know what to say. I'll just be like,
But you don't seem shy around me.
because you're not.
Wait.
No, I mean,
because
like,
you're used to me.
Yes.
Because you're used to me.
Because I know you for a very, very long time, right?
I'm surprised because you're so outgoing. I can't imagine you being nervous to meet somebody.
Well, only cute guys. Well, do you have a picture of him? So, you know, like if I get really, really nervous, I don't know what to say.
Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, what do you? Good. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So you're not nervous?
I'm not nervous.
Oh.
I'm fine. Okay, we can have lunch. It's okay.
That means he's not cute.
He's okay.
He's okay?
I mean, he looks like a nice guy.
Okay, all right. So
Okay.
lunch after this.
All right.
Okay.
Katie and Andrew are waiting in line for lunch.
Ouch! You stepped on my foot.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. My foot is not broken.
So today we're looking at part A of making friends, and we are at school.
Making new friends.
Oh, you are right, making new friends.
Yeah. Okay, so today we have Katie and Andrew are waiting in line for lunch.
Ooh, they are waiting in line for lunch. So when I say waiting in line, that just means that a lot of people are lining up for something and you're waiting there, right?
Right.
You're waiting for your turn, and that's called wait in line. Just like if you want to go to the movie theater, you want to buy a ticket, and sometimes there's so many people there.
I hate waiting in line.
Yeah, me too.
I get very, very impatient. I don't have a lot of patience to wait in line.
Well, you know, sometimes if you want to go on the rides in the amusement parks, you also have to wait in line for a long time, sometimes even for 2 hours.
I don't
right?
like that. All right, let's get into this. Okay, so Katie.
Yes, I'll be Katie and you'll be Andrew.
Andrew.
Okay, so Katie starts the conversation by, ouch, you stepped on my foot.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That is ouch.
It hurts.
Okay, so if you step on somebody's foot, so to step means you use your foot you could be walking, or you could just be putting your foot down on something.
That's right.
That is to step. So here he put his foot down on her foot.
That's
right.
And it could be really painful, right? Yeah. And that's actually our next vocabulary where you mentioned the word foot.
Yes.
And I think, can you show everybody what's a foot?
A foot looks like this.
That's right.
Let's take
No, don't take off
Don't
your
take off the shoe. Why not?
Because your feet smell.
Okay. Well, it smells good. Yeah. So my foot is underneath, inside my shoe here.
That's right. And foot is singular. So if you're talking about one, we say foot. If you're talking about two or more, then you say feet. So I can say Shane's feet
Smell wonderful.
No, not really.
Yeah, so Andrew says, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. My foot is not broken.
Okay, but it could still hurt a lot, right?
Yes, that's right. And sometimes I don't get very happy when someone steps on my foot.
Well, nobody likes their feet to be stepped on.
And but she said that my foot is not broken. What does that mean?
Right. So if something is broken, so the verb to break means that something is whole or something is okay, and then it falls apart or it breaks into two pieces.
That's right.
Right? So you could say, I have a broken finger. If you say, I have a broken finger, that means that my finger, the bone in there, was one piece, and then it became more than one piece. 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, who knows?
Have you ever broken any bones?
I have broken this finger before, actually.
Oh my gosh, and is it okay now?
Now it is almost okay. I can't move it very well yet, but it's getting better each day.
Okay, so at least it's not broken anymore, right?
Right.
But speaking of which, like Andrew stepped on Katie's foot, do you think that maybe, he did it on purpose?
Hey, that's what I was thinking too. I don't think it was an accident.
Because we're talking about making new friends, right? So maybe that's like his way of starting a conversation with her, right?
Well, as a matter of fact, today I was waiting in line at 7-Eleven to buy some breakfast. And the girl behind me stepped on the back of my foot.
Oh, so it's like the
Here.
heel,
The
right?
heel, right.
The back of your foot is called heel.
And it really hurt. My shoe fell off and everything.
I know. Shane, you know what that means?
What?
Maybe she was trying to get to know you, trying to make friends with you.
Oh, really?
Do you think so?
I don't know. Maybe.
Was she pretty?
She was actually very pretty.
Really?
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, so that means that if you want to make new friends, maybe at school or somewhere else, you just go and step on their foot and start a conversation.
I don't think we should make this suggestion to them.
Sorry.
Because I think the teachers will have a lot of problem that suddenly now everybody is walking around stepping on each other's feet.
Okay, here's another idea. If you want to get to know someone, maybe if they drop something, you can go and help them pick it up.
Yeah.
Then that way you're not hurting their foot.
Or if the thing is broken, you can help them fix it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Then you're like a hero.
That's a kind gesture, something very kind, and people will want to talk to you, right?
I wonder if that girl's still at 7-Eleven. I'm gonna go check.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
wait a second. Shane! And we're gonna take a short break. I'll be right back.
Hey, don't I know you? You are in my math class, right?
Yes, I sit in the back row. My desk is by the window.
That's right. My name is Andrew. What's your name?
I know your name. My name is Katie.
Nice to meet you, Katie. Do you want to have lunch together?
Welcome back, everyone.
Hi.
So we're still making new friends, right?
Yes, we are.
And we still have this dialogue between Andrew and Katie, and we know that Andrew just stepped on Katie's foot.
On purpose.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
That is what we think happened.
But that's how the conversation started, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see where it goes from there.
Okay, so Andrew continues. Hey, don't I know you? You were in my math class, right?
Ah, that's also a good way to start a conversation in school, because if you know someone who's in one of your classes, then you can say, hey, you're in my English
But in
class, right?
Taiwan, doesn't everybody goes to the same, they stay in one classroom, right?
True.
And then you have all of your subjects in one classroom. It's different when you are in a foreign country like America or Canada. When you're in junior high school or high school, you will switch classes. So your math class is in one classroom, and then you will go to your English class in another classroom.
You're right, but some of these kids in Taiwan, they also go to cram schools or some after school, like maybe art classes or something like that, right? So it's still a good way to start a conversation.
Okay.
And Katie continues by saying, yes, I sit in the back row. My desk is by the window. Okay.
Okay, so
back row.
yeah, so back here is an adjective. So we know front, back.
That's right.
So if you say back, that just means that if you were in a room and there's a door, for example, near the door there would be the front, right? And then on the other side, the other wall is going to be the back. So you could say, I like to sit in the back row or the back seat. That means it's the furthest away from the front door, right?
That's right. And that brings us to our next vocabulary word, row.
Yeah.
And that is a noun. Row, right here, we're just talking about a line of seats. Perhaps in the movie theater or maybe in the classroom, sometimes on the airplane.
So I see here, you're like, so it goes like from side to side,
That's right.
One side to other side.
We say horizontal, from side to side.
horizontal 是横的吗？
横的, that's right. Horizontal. And what's the other one that goes like up and down?
Vertical.
Vertical.
So like up to down or front to back, right?
That's right.
直的.
So we have vertical and horizontal. So when we're talking about rows in the classroom, we're talking about horizontal, right?
Yeah.
But when you were in school, did you like to sit in the front row or the back row?
Well, when I was in high school, I like to sit in the back row.
Is it because so the teacher will not see you and you don't have to answer any questions?
Yes.
And you can chat with friends?
Yes, and then if I'm talking to friends, I'm far away from the teacher so the teacher wouldn't hear me. I was not a good student in high school, but when I was in university, I really started to care about learning and I really realized how important education is. So I would always sit in the front so that I could hear everything the teacher is saying.
And always answering questions, raising your
Yes.
hand. Wow, good student.
Okay, so Andrew continues to say, that's right, my name is Andrew. What's your name?
I know your name. My name is Katie.
Oh, so she knows his name already.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think he's planning all of this. That's really my feeling.
You think that Andrew already knows Katie, but he just wants to talk to her, right?
That's my feeling.
They need a proper introduction.
Yeah, because
right?
they probably know each other. They know each other because they've seen each other, but they haven't really got to talk yet. So this is Andrew's way to really get to know her.
You're right.
So Andrew says, "Nice to meet you, Katie. Do you want to have lunch together?" See, he wants to have lunch together.
That's right. Together is an adverb, right? So what
Yeah.
does it mean by together?
就一起的。
When you're not doing something alone, you're doing
Right.
together with each other, right?
Not by yourself, right? Not just one person. You will do it with somebody else. So we could say, do you want to go? I don't want to go to the movie alone. Do you want to go together?
Sure. That's also another way of, asking your friend out to hang out and do something together. Asking them to go to the movies together, have lunch together.
Yes.
What are some of the other things you can ask them? I
Well,
mean,
if it's a new friend, I think it would be kind of weird for the first time to see a movie together, wouldn't it? That's
well,
like a date.
How about study in the library together?
Yes, that's a good idea.
I think so too.
But the problem is you have to be quiet in the library, so you can't really get to know the person.
Okay. Well, how about have a picnic in the park?
It sounds too
Together.
romantic.
Romantic?
I think just have lunch at McDonald's and that's it, okay?
Okay. Well, that's all the time we have for today about making new friends. And we'll be learning more in part 2 and part 3.
Okay.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Katie and Andrew are waiting in line for lunch.
Ouch! You stepped on my foot.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. My foot is not broken.
Hey, don't I know you? You are in my math class, right?
Yes, I sit in the back row. My desk is by the window.
That's right. My name is Andrew. What's your name?
I know your name. My name is Katie.
Nice to meet you, Katie. Do you want to have lunch together?
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下这课的重点单字。第一个 foot， 名词脚，它的复数是 feet. My right foot hurts when I walk. 我走路的时候右脚会痛。下一个单字 back， 形容词后面的。The children left the house by the back door. 那些孩子们从后门离开这栋房子。下一个单字 row， 名词排一排。We sat in the front row of the theater. 我们坐在剧场的前排。最后一个单字 together， 副词一起。My friends and I often go to the gym together. 我跟朋友们常常一起去健身房。接着我们来看一下重点文法。第一个 wait in line， 排队。Line 在这里指的是队伍、行列。我们来看看下面这个例句。I waited in line for 3 hours to get the tickets. 我排了3个小时的队才买到票啊。下一个文法 step on something， 踩到某个东西。Step 是指动词踩、踏的意思。要注意 step on 在这里是一个不可以分的动词片语哦。我们来看看下面这个句子。Did I step on your toes? I'm so sorry. 我踩到你的脚趾头了吗？我很抱歉。最后一个文法 Somebody doesn't mean to 加动词。某人不是有意要做某件事情的。Mean 是动词，表示意图、打算。它的动词三态是 mean, meant, meant。我们来看看下面这个例句。I didn't mean to be rude. 我不是有意要冒犯的。Rude 在这里是一个形容词，粗鲁的、不礼貌的。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，记得要回家复习哦。下一课再见，拜拜。
Hi everyone, I'm Mimi.
And I'm Vivian.
And today we're playing Word Drop, where we each have 3 cards with words or phrases on them, and we're going to use them in a conversation as casually as possible. So, do you want to start?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So one of my favorite things to do when it is nice out is to go for a picnic. And I love packing a basket full of snacks and drinks and games. And I bought a giant picnic blanket. And my husband and I together, we would go to the park and set it up and have a picnic.
Oh, that sounds really nice. I like the idea of picnics. I just don't like when you actually have a picnic. Little bugs come out, ants come marching along, and wasps come and sting you, and I don't like that. But I do like preparing for a picnic though. I like going to the grocery store and looking at the different food and picking out what we're gonna bring and stuff like that. The only thing about that though is that when I'm at the grocery store, I don't like to wait in line at the checkout.
Yeah, for sure. I think sometimes when it's rush hour, when it comes to, not rush hour for work, but rush hour for grocery shopping, it can be jammed packed full of people there and you can't get the stuff that you want. For me, when I go grocery shopping, when I'm looking for the stuff that I want, I always make sure I'm grabbing the item in the back so that less people have touched it. Have you done that before?
I don't know.
Yeah, so I usually reach around to the back and grab something, just something that I do.
I think I've thought about that, but I don't know if I've actually done that. I was oh, I'm just imagining. It's fine. I don't need to reach to the back, but maybe I should. I don't know. But yeah, it reminds me that sometimes we'd go to the grocery store, and it's kind of funny because we'd buy snacks, but we'd use those snacks, we'd sneak them into the theater afterward. Not that I'm advocating it, but it's just that we did that. And yeah, in the theater, we'd always make sure, because we don't want to be spotted with the snacks, right? We'd hide them in our coats and stuff. And then once we got in the theater, we'd also make sure to sit in the back row.
Yeah, definitely the back row, I feel is probably the best view of the movie, because if you're all the way in the front, you're sitting You can't see very well. I do feel like it is very important when you go to the movies to make sure you throw away your popcorn or whatever leftover stuff, because it is so annoying when you step on other people's food or popcorn on the ground.
Oh, I don't like that either. Yeah, and especially like when it's spilled soda and it's really sticky and you're like, ew, it's like really gross and I don't like that. And I think, although I do have some friends who like sitting in the front row, and they, even though you have to like lean back, but they like that. I guess they like looking at the like screen above them. I don't like that because it kind of hurts my neck. But like, I think that it's, different people have different tastes. But the only bad thing is if you're in the front, maybe someone might be behind you and be a little rude, and they put their foot up by your face.
That would be so rude.
That's very rude.
I don't know what I would do if someone just like put their foot right here.
See you next time.